Egil made preparations for a massive invasion of Bretonia, when his shaman had a vision of the woman that was meant to bear his male child and heir. He brought his hordes with him over the sea, and they landed on the island of Longi, right off the coast of Lyonesse. In fact, they decided to invade as winter was coming, and despite the rough weather, they were able to land without any real issues. The Bretonians of Longi were not defended or protected by the Lady of the Lake. His mighty warriors cut right through them, killing everyone, and those who were able to survive and flee hid in the holy abbey of the Lady, for which that island was famous for. Egil personally destroyed the holy statue at the abbey in defiance of one dying priestess claiming that her goddess would strike him down. She didn't. After their victory there, they had to wait for more of their warriors to arrive, but that was delayed by the wild storms at the sea. He decided to bring along the mighty tuskers or war mammoths of the north. Keep in mind, he decided to invade these lands for the woman who would provide him with a son. While that's not our own goal, we're going to invade Bretonia today, and I have another 5 battles for you. Before we begin though, patron Wildemar Kid has named his ice wolves the Hounds of the First Frost. They are named as such because they would show up to terrorize the local peasantry after the first frost arrived each year, until Egil himself captured the dogs of war and trained them to obey his commands in battle. They've had Norse flesh, and now it's time for them to have Bretonian meat. If you would like to name a unit and have your backstory read in the introduction, you only need to become a patron of my channel, which is linked right down below my video description, so make sure that you do check it out. But now, let's begin. Welcome back everyone to our corny campaign. It's about to get bloody. It was bloody, but it will be bloody again too. Now we've got a lot of little enemies around here who are trying to waltz around here and dance, and just so you know, it's a no dancing zone. You can stab, you can kill, but no dancing allowed. Now if I beat the bloody hound over here, I'll make him my pet dog. We can allow him to lick our boots if needed. Okay, we're moving down right away. If he would like to come fight me, let him do so. I don't really care that much. I won't be able to replenish nearly as many, but that is okay. So now that you're over there, I've got some extra money. That little chaos army that I broke down, they came over here to attack. We were able to easily auto-resolve and take them out. Now we have more gold, a lot of gold. What's over here at Trollheim? Okay, I could use more money. My income from raiding would go up by 5% faction-wide. Now that is pretty good, I'll take it. Whatever I can do to make more money. And over here are sparring fields. Do I really need that? Probably not. I've got plenty elsewhere, like over here. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of that one. I do want to change up my variety, but again, I cannot do that just yet. Oh, never mind. My replenishment is doing just fine. I mean, look at that. We're already at level 11. We're only in part 2, and already we're at level 11. Don't forget, I do have a modification that levels up the enemy lords too. That way, I'm not going to out-level them. I want to have a challenge in our game, and that is what I added in. Okay. Are you close to me? You are. Cool. And you're not recruiting more. Very cool. Now, if I pick you up, I could get a few Marauder champions. 4,000 gold is a lot of gold. Yeah, but I'll take it. 3 turns total. I want my Marauder champions, and I want them now.
No.
Now we get to follow him. We might have to follow him all the way to Pack Ice Bay. Yeah, he's pulling back. Then you know where I'm going. And what I'll do, I'm going to follow him. If he would like to attack me while I'm under a forced march, do it. Okay, we can end another turn. We're getting ready for another major battle. As I said before, once we beat him, we'll be okay. I am worried about the Skaven coming to fight me, but maybe Krakadrak will be able to handle them, and I won't need to bother with a bunch of rats. Rat fucking is not my thing. Okay, you're still raiding in my lands. How unfortunate. Winter Pyre does not belong to me. But what will belong to me is Pack Ice Bay. Here comes me. I'm on my way. Oh, look who marched on over. Oh, it's time for cutting. Oh, that's a big army too. You've got what? Marauder champions? Weak. Great weapons? So weapons is what I would call them. And you're kind of stumpy looking. He's like a dwarf. He's a dwarf looking guy. Okay, a lot of Marauder hunters with javelins. If I do things right, I should be able to herd them away. These trolls could be damaging. But do you know what's more damaging? Egil Styrbjorn. You conniving little fuckweasel. Look who's come to play now. Right over here, Marauder chieftain, leading a vast army to come beat me. A follower of Khorne, the corniest of all Khornes. Oh, you're in trouble. Guess what? I've got a hell cannon. I might not always have a hell cannon, but right now, I've got a fucking hell cannon. What do you have going on in your life, huh? So we're going to try to shoot him. That's going to be the big goal. Let's go over my formation while that's going on. I've got over here some javelins, my skin wolves. I've got over on my left flank some hounds, and I'm going to have my berserkers charge in right after. My other two groups of javelins are right here in the middle. They'll be going after trolls. So the job for my javelins is to hunt down any trolls that are coming at me. They have two groups of ice trolls, and I can't abide by that. The dude can't abide. And already my hell cannon is pinpoint. We are just blowing a mighty corny load on this dude. And it's amazing. Wow, look at him. I've got flames on my horse. Who gives a shit? He's like continually breaking wind as he moves too. Oh, are you feeling well? No, he's not feeling very well. So now he's leaving. He's departing. What we just did was a move called the Begone Thought. Very effective. You can use it in any portion of your life. Got a thought? Tell him to be gone. Here comes another shot. Oh, it didn't hit anyone that time, did it? No. But guess what we get to do? We get to charge in now. So what do they have? They've got over here, javelins. What can I do? I can charge right in. Having them charge in through the middle can sometimes be a really bad thing. It'll hit your own units, and they'll have to run through your own units too. Not a good thing at all. Here comes a shot. We're trying to get that leader of theirs who's coming back. We can't permit him to stay. So all of you followers of Khorne out there, get ready. We're about to sever a few more heads. Here comes the charge in right now. Spearmen, berserkers, all of them. There is something visceral about watching men charge in with two weapons in their hands, screaming and ready to bloodlet. So we have met them in combat. Now we get to fight them. Let's go check on the flanks. Now, I've got my skin wolves going after these javelins, destroying them right away. We've got some trolls over here. My javelins will go hit them. Our lord is currently under attack. Egil will not lose the battle. Already, we've taken out these Norscan ice trolls. They've killed 30. That's how strong they are. They are very fucking strong, but it doesn't fucking matter because we've got over here Egil. Look at him. He stands out. I'm actually kind of happy to have him stand out more amongst them all instead of having like corny colors for my faction. I mean, he's leading a tribe. You're learning more and more lore about him. He's a fucking amazing character, and we should be seeing him in Game 3. We better be, because he's awesome. There's a lot of other cool characters, too. So over here, we have our Hounds of the First Frost, which you learned about from one of our patrons, and they're currently going after these javelins. They took quite a bit of damage, but they're still going, and now they're fleeing. It's a bloody battle, but one that we're winning. So here we go again. Our Hell Cannon is able to operate quite easily. We're just attacking whoever, however we can. They've got some Marauder champions. These guys are not going to be easy. Over here are standard Marauders. And do you have more helmets? Is that not, do I have any? Yeah, okay. I was wondering if I had any helmets at all. I was wondering. But there we go. We also have our Hell Cannon attacking these Norscan Ice Trolls who have currently 31 kills. I've got some Berserkers who are still moving. Over here are my Skin Wolves, my Wolfens. They're still moving and going after more trolls who are fleeing right now. Beyond that, we're chasing after some of these Marauder Hunters who have only 10 kills. Over here, let's have a brief look at what's happening. So one group, 18 kills, 23, and 12. That's 3 groups of melee, all being hit by my one group of Spearmen and being flanked. We did injure the enemy lord. We have some Marauders over here too. They're having a pretty bad time. It's not going well for any of them. And what else do we have? Egil Styrbjorn. He's still doing his own thing. And by the way, I actually forgot about the music. Shame on me, right? Let me get over here. There we go. All right. Now we got some more music and other things coming right on in. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. So, all of you, what are you doing today? Well, we won a battle. The battle is now over. We're just going to give chase to them. So what did I do? I won it on the flanks. How else did I win it? I went ahead and used our hell cannon to target their leader, and it worked out. So, the bodies are left here. We'll get our skulls for later. I've got to build a skull throne, maybe a skull school. I mean, I want to educate our kids on how to get more skulls, so we'll build a skull school out of skull thrones, and I don't know. It'll be good. There's one close victory. That's really what you want to call it. We did lose over 500, but they're now done for. I'm not going to sack it. We're just going to occupy our new territory. I mean, they gave me a lot of free real estate. Thank you very much, Warlord. Let's form another confederation. Oh, my money is going to boom upwards now. Look at all that we own. We own Albion. We own the Vanaheim Mountains. The Hellspire Mountains too. I won't need to wander all over Norsca to claim what is rightfully mine. Now at rank 12, let's pick up the Jarl of Strovengard. I have bested the nameless horrors of the northern wastes and have walked free to speak the tell. Alone I speared a great worm of the underseas, battling it for a day and night before dragging it ashore and cutting its head from its neck. I have strangled ice trolls with my bare hands. I have run with Ulfwerenir, hunted with the Imgir, and feasted with the blood beast. This and more have I done. I, Egil Styrbjorn of the Scalings. So now my upkeep will go down by 10%. My replenishment will go up by 15%. We'll get more tribute from any vassals we pick up, and our Lord Recruit rank will go up by 2 faction-wide. We'll take it. I'm now making over, what, 3,100 gold? Amazing. We do have a tiny army right over here. That might be what I need to go after that other raiding army. Now, Valgar, I know that you're here. You've got fire magic. Come on down. Yeah, come on down to Longi. We need you to level up. And over here, we could use more money. Upkeep will go down by 1%. I'll take it. Plunder Hall. We'll take it right now. And while I'm over here, what can I recruit? Marauder hordes are pretty darn good. They're a larger horde group. What about my champions? 2 more turns to go. Very well. I should have time to replace every single marauder group. I know that you guys are very good, but give me my hordes and give me them now. All right. We've conquered so much land. I just need to upgrade every building possible. Over here would be what? 400 gold? Wow. Now that is a lot of gold. After we take out that little raiding army, here's what we can do. We can disband it. I could keep it, sure, but I want to save up all the gold I can for right now. And it feels rather thematic to have a very heavily based marauder army, at least early on. Later on, I'll be able to get a little bit more exotic with it, add in some weird stuff. But for now, I like having a lot of marauders. We're very powerful, and they're very cheap. Okay, I want you to do a forced march way over here. Thank you for that, my friend. I'm gonna find that raiding army. I'm not gonna do any hunts yet. Not yet. I know all about those, but they're going to distract me. Alright, so we could use a bit of public order over here. I mean, there's a lot that I could use right now. Yeah, upgrade your capital. Over here, what else do we need? Well, we could use a ruinous altar. We'll get rid of the one over here in the Bay of Blades later on. And while we wait, you've got only one more turn to go. There's probably a few heroes I'll be able to pick up as well. There goes Valgar. I want Valgar to take their technology and hopefully leave a little surprise on their porches. It's called the Corny Surprise. You see, corn is fibrous and will be anyway, you get my point. I cannot believe we were able to conquer all of that land already. Now I just need to potentially train up a little bit more, get more treasures, fight more enemies, and eventually conquer the races of man. These weak, hairless wonders. Okay, so now we have a full army. Let's come on right over here. Sure, I'll take some attrition damage, but That's more money for me. More money I want. All the while, I'll continue to upgrade everything up here. It's going to be awesome. Okay, how's my public order? It's doing all right. What's over here? Chariots, okay. Norscan ice trolls. I don't believe I have a way to recruit them. And over here, one ice troll layer. Very nice. There's a lot of buildings I need to pick up. I'm largely focusing on anything that can help out my public order. Yeah, that's what we'll do over there. You're still moving to the east. Hopefully, we can go get that raiding army in just a few more turns. Then, we can disband that army and continue to make more money. Like over here is a longship builder. We'll go from 50 to 100 gold, 10% replenishment, a lot of growth. Down over here, what do we truly need? Well, I want my bloody bulwark. Because if I'm ever flanked by some other faction, I want to be able to crush them in a defensive battle. I don't want to have to go back there. They don't want me to have to go back there. You see, Blood Eagle is a art that Egil likes to perform. He's very creative with a blade or a stick or his hands. Doesn't really matter. Ooh, fighting a few mercenary armies would be quite challenging too. They would probably kill a lot of my poor mercenaries. I'm kidding, I don't have any mercenaries. They're all fighting for free. No dental, nothing. Oh, here we go, a zealot. I am my master's tool, my god's vessel, use me. Well, that's pretty lewd. Wrong campaign, buddy. All right, what am I going to give you? Favor as tribute. You'll take Fireball because eventually I want you to come join my army. We'll use a lot of fire magic. There we go. Let's come right over here to pick up our treasure. Yeah, there we go. I'll take the captain's chest. Okay, trunk of maps, higher chance to get magical items, a larger campaign line of sight, and more money. I was hoping for a freaking battle, but all right. Let's go over here to Albion. If I upgrade you to a chieftain's hall, I mean, I'll be able to recruit more over there anyway. Let's go worry about our money. The money that I'm owed, by the way. Yeah, over here we can pick up a longship graveyard upgrade. We're done upgrading, at least for right now. I'm still moving out my little army, led by that Bell Fiend called Bellfish Foe Seeker. That would be my Argonian name. Drinks like fish. No, I just drink water now. I'm not even fucking kidding. I used to, you know, consume a few tasty beverages, but now I'm all about water. I drink a lot of tea, but I drink roughly 64 ounces a day. I keep track every single day like clockwork. It's been great too. I've been quite hydrated. Now, why is that really pertinent to any of your lives? Well, if you want to behead people for the blood god, you've got to stay hydrated. Musion is united against me? Interesting. I mean, I don't mind fighting undead. Let them come on over.
Not in this world or the other.
Yeah, try to take technology. There we go, level 3. Okay, I'm gonna give to you, let's see, Cascading Fire Cloak, melee defense, and all that damage. It's quite nice to have. Let's come over here to the Isle of Wights. There we go. And let's go look at what else I can work on. I don't know who is my accountant, but it's all coming together now. That would be another 100 gold. We'll take it right away. Okay, my public order is looking fucking phenomenal. And I'm going to keep my money where it's at. All right, now about that damn raiding army. Where the hell are you? I know you're out there. Aha, okay, I see. Well, guess who's coming to chase you? It's a me, Battlefiend. There we go. Found you, you fucking little shit. Oh, you're running. Okay, we're playing that game today. Hide and go smack. My favorite game. Now for technology, what else do we need? Immune to high seas attrition, 6 turns total. Yeah, we need that. If I want to be able to sell around the lands, I need that right now. Even though we're not fighting a battle just yet, we're getting a lot done. And I mean a lot done. I would rather go after Throg, but it probably won't happen. No, I don't want to fight you. You're fighting Kislev and Krakadrak. Please continue to do so. I don't know how well Throg is doing out to the east. I would love for him to come fight me whenever he would like to. I think more things are being either colonized or burned down. Okay, there you are. You're kind of out there on your own now, huh? The bloody hound is ready to be used. All right, back over here again. Yeah, take more technology. Level 4 already. Good fucking job. Okay, let's grab the Flaming Sword of Ruin. I like to get my buffs first. Those are quite nice to have. And look at how high my replenishment is. I'm already ready to go back into battle. I've got my hordes, 200 units per. Explore the island. It's a minor army. Otherwise, again, I would easily go fight that. I now have 10,000 gold. I've unlocked the Regiment of Renown, the Beast of Tashnar. Ravenous beast summoned from the realm of chaos itself, slobbering with an insatiable hunger to tear at living flesh. Yeah, same. Okay, there's a Barbarian too, more income from post-battle loot, and that gave me 3,000 gold total. So what can I do with that? Well, I'm gonna go back and recuperate. What else could I use? Well, I would very much like to go after Longi. Longi has walls. Coron's gonna be powerful too. Okay, level 13. No Marauder Chariot yet. Wolves of Shruvengard, cheaper skin wolves, very nice. What's over here? Let's see. More money after a battle is ideal, but what about more campaign movement range at sea? Yeah, we'll take that. It's way too good to avoid, in my view. My view is the only correct one right now. I'm the one chatting here. I'm the one who's corny. Oh my god. Imagine what our future parts are going to freaking be like now. Now that we've conquered so much and I'm able to invest all that money. I mean, we're getting so many tier 3 locations. It's not going to take long for me to just be a juggernaut of power and wealth. Okay, so my public order could be better. Let's go get a ruinous altar again. Oh, you're so lucky. You're so damn lucky. I am right by you. What are they? Like lizards? Turtles? Mutated turtle? I mean, look at my population surplus. We are fucking like crazy. See, we learned a few tips from Slanesh. They were telling us how to better, you know, copulate. And it's working out because everyone is growing in a really gross way. All right. Oh my god. We're going to be chasing them forever. I hate you so much right now. You set up an ambush, but they're just not going to move. They haven't been moving very much lately as of late. So we'll take that. Upkeep will go down by 1. Well, that's in my capital, which I'm not a big fan of. Not a huge fan of that, but the research rate bonus is pretty nice to have. I'll concede that. And while we're out here, I think we're now ready to go down to Longi. Yeah. I don't have a huge army. That is true. What could I get while I'm here? A few more skin wolves. Well, you've got decent armor piercing damage. None of you have anti-large. I don't want my chariots yet. Marauder Horse Masters can be quite nice. I've got plenty of spears, and I think that's all looking good. Now that Regiment of Renown I'll keep for the time being, and yeah, let's just go. Let's go down. Let's go have a macaroni party and take a nap. That's what we do here. Alright, Valgar. You'll be joining me one day. Oh, a critical failure. You'll be joining me in Chaos Hell. You fuck. Come on now. You're not looking that great. Just, can you go away? Can you go fight someone else, alright? God, you're annoying. What if I gave you like 300? No? Fucking idiot. Alright. Not because I can't take him, it's because I don't want to be over there. I could afford another cheap army if I wanted to. I could use Wolfric. I need to find someone who's got the proper skill set I want. But for now, let's get ready for what we're doing. I've got to wait just a little bit until we're ready for another crazy, wild battle. Coron and Bordelot have joined together. Now they're copulating. Gross. Oh, there's Musion. Hello, Musion. Greetings. I'm here to deliver you to hell. Now, I would like to raise down Longi. That would be nice. Oh, you're so lucky. One turn. One fucking turn. And the Red Duke is on his way. Level 16 already? Jesus. That's a monstrosity. That's for damn well sure. But why are you losing public order? What's up, man? Lack of corruption. I'm working on it, man. I'm trying, all right? Now, I do want another hero, but I don't like how they're only level 1. Let's see, minus what, 5 to enemy leadership? That's really powerful. Now, I'm going to wait. We're going to wait just a little bit because I'm still upgrading a lot of shit around here. So, That's what we're gonna do. Now over here is another fur stash. Over here is a longship builder. Nice. Anything else where I can make De Niro? Not a lot of De Niro. What about Al Pacino? I don't know. You know what? We're just gonna... I could just say fucking forget it and just wait for a big rebellion. They're not doing too much, and I would rather have that money. But I'm too stubborn, so we're just gonna keep on going. Crackadrak, don't bite me. Don't bother me right now. Oh, they're angry at me. I can see that. I'm ranked 22 though, which is not too bad. I really wish we could have made that one strike there. That would have been amazing. But now I've got to wait. Yeah, he's just moving around. If I got another army, which I might do that, just grab a few units, we could then get them. Oh, shit. Musion could be helping out. Could be helping out Bretonia. Not me, but Bretonia. Yeah, see, if I did that before they got around, then maybe, just maybe, we can get rid of Fimra Swordson. See, look at that. They're just moving away now. Oh, we're so close. Okay. Is he right by me? Oh, he moved back. Well, good. Now, I've got to go after Longi. That doesn't look easy. I'm going to have to charge right on in. Yeah, I'm going to have to. So we get another battle. And it's a walled battle against Southlanders. You know, weaklings. It's a synonym for massive pussy. All right. Now, I don't really need that over here. What I could use is another building for money. Okay, upgrade that for my longship graveyard. Good job. Now let's go burn down Longi. Look, I've got to go dedicate shit to a god. That way we can get the Hound's Gaze for more weapon strength. Then we can hit harder. Here comes our invasion of Bretonia. These fine folk think they can stand tall and proud behind some walls. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna topple their walls. We don't we don't use protection as a bunch of Norsemen. There's no need here. We play a dangerous game. Sometimes it burns, sometimes it's a little bit bloody, but it's all what we need to do. Okay, so we got some peasant bowmen now, 19 missile damage. We're sending in our hordes right away. It took me a long time to be able to get ready for this battle, but here comes now all of my hordes. These corny hordes, oh boy. Now, there's one issue that does happen quite a bit, and you should be mindful of it as well. If you send your units off to the walls, sometimes they'll like pause right here and get shot the fuck up. It's really bad. So I wanted to hit various parts of their walls, but if you begin deployment by spreading out, they'll have every tower activated. You don't want that. Instead, I'm just losing some of my marauder hordes. I know it's a daring and wild battle, but I've got to do it. It's really the only way that we're going to be able to win and really gain a foothold over here in Bretonia. I need the money. I won't always be able to sack. Sometimes I don't want to sack. Sometimes I just need to focus on my time management and move on. But here we go. They have a lady's mantle, increasing their damage resistance, protecting them from all forms of damage for half a minute, and it's able to target 3 units. But look at that. Berserkers moving in. Longi, you shall belong to me. And it's very lore historical for our good buddy here to go on and invade. And I cannot wait for a medieval 3. I'm pretty much ready. I finally realized it. I wasn't ready for years, but in 2020, I'm now ready. I'm also ready for some gunpowder, like Napoleon. Oh man, I want an Empire Total War 2 with Napoleon type of, you know, stuff in it. That's all I ever wanted. But they didn't really support their games for nearly as long back then. Now they do long-term support. Back then, it wasn't really as common for them to, you know, really hit it for that long. But it seems like now they really do a lot. Probably because of the DLC model or whatever, which makes sense. Anyway, here's Egil Styrbjorn. Again, I do apologize for not being able to nail that pronunciation. It is quite difficult for me. I've been trying to get a little bit better about it. I've had my good Danish friend Ollie help me out just a little bit. Just because I always try to make sure I get close to the pronunciation, whether it's like 3 Kingdoms Chinese or whatever. I don't want to shame any of you who might be from a local area where these names are from. So like if Medieval 3 comes out, I'm going to sit here and talk to friends from Europe and do my best. I might butcher some words and I might not get them at all right, but I will try my best for all of you because I understand that. I totally get that. You want it to be said the way that you know it should be said. So what's happening right now that we're back in the game? Okay, so Egil Styrbjorn is at 21 kills. He's going to be fighting right in the middle. He's at 503 weapon strength. Over here is my horde. We're looking at 180 of them. They are at over 30 kills. They do have foot squires who are very strong, but not strong enough to beat me. We've outnumbered their spearmen. Over here on this wall, we're looking at more spearmen hitting them at every single point. They're all about to break. I've got all of my more mobile units over here waiting to strike. I've got spearmen over here too. We've got one group of spearmen at arms fleeing right now. If we beat Bretonnia early on, it'll really help me out later on in the game whenever I want to fight the Empire. And the Empire is something that I do want to destroy. I think that is a good, tangible goal. Now here's a Paladin. Very fancy indeed. And over here, who do we have? A Marauder's Horde. King Lewin will come to us in time. Not today. Now, look at that buff we have going on. Garmir and Gormir. Charge bonus, melee attack, armor piercing damage, all up. I did notice how some of you were pointing out my use of vulgarities in comparison to, like, let's say my Bretonnia campaign. I think thematically that would be funny if I kept it very clean for, like, let's say the Empire, but as soon as I play Chaos, it's just fucking man. Duncan Hill's coffee. Awaken, push the krakish. Anyway, just made me think of Metalocalypse. Great show. Egil Styrbjorn is now going after a Paladin. Now look at how much damage he's going to do to this fool. Let's watch that briefly. Another hit. Another one. He's terrified. He's almost down for the count. Oh, you fucked. You fucked up, kid. Get him. I trust in you. I know that you can do the thing. You're great. Oh, look who we got. We got their leader. He's done for. All right. So now we're fighting some foot squires. Let's go look elsewhere. So over here we have our wolves and hounds all going after fleeing targets. These foot squires got 4 kills. I'm overwhelming them. Will we eventually have a foe that will stop me in my tracks? It's happened in every Total War game. I'm doing well because I know Total War, for 1. And 2, my faction is very powerful. And 3, Norsca is very powerful because you get to confederate so quickly. Imagine if I didn't get to confederate. How long would it take for me to take over those lands? The only reason why I'm even here in Bretonnia is because we were able to beat those chieftains. That is literally it. And Egil is so damn powerful that I'm not even worried about my enemies anymore. 80 kills total. There's only a few humans left. Look at that. Fearsome monstrosities. Oh, and more just went away. So, we've got some peasant bowmen over here. Who's going after them? My hounds right now. There's 2 groups of bowmen. I told you, they're here for some peasant meat. It tastes kind of oppressed. Doesn't really enhance the flavors, I believe. Get them, boys. And over here we've got some Knights of the Realm at 34 kills. They hit the hell out of my poor Marauder Berserkers. We've got 65 weapon damage as of right now. Now, why do they have that? Frenzy over here. We're looking at Berserk over here. These 2 things allow them to kill. And kill they do. Yeah, they're still fighting. Here comes my hounds right now going after more of these peasant bowmen. I've gone over every facet of the battle. Over here was another pocket of men-at-arms. They tried to defend and stemmy my advance at various points, but they weren't able to do it. So now they can choke on some blood. And the battle is over. We've done it. We have taken this town. Now to put everyone to the blade. That was a good, decisive win. Now, what are we going to do here? We're going to redecorate. We're going to play like Sims 5 Corn Edition. 5,000 gold is a lot of gold. But I've got to raise right now for the Hound. I'll come back here later to settle things up, you know. Ooh, good, a spell shield. More melee defense and magic resistance, even better. We've also gained a new follower, a grayling werekin, from one of the 7 dominant tribes of Norsca. This abject fiend attracts better than average skin wolves to the pack and the hunt that surely follows. So now, all of my wolf units get more melee attack by 4, and 5% more speed too, which is alright. What do we have over here? Now you're rank 14. What else do I want? More money? Sure, I'll take it. I'll take it right now. And while we're waiting, it's about time for me to raid. Okay, public order goes down. Upkeep goes down for my own units. Very nice. Well, we're not going to make money right now, so we'll just wait to move over here to KHORNE. Now, to take KHORNE might be a little bit more challenging, but it would be awesome too. That location I may not burn down, though. Keeping that one? Oh, man. That would give me a lot of money, if they let me keep it. All right, let's go over here now and work on a little bit of our public order. Or what else do I need to destroy? I suppose what I could do instead, I could get another army for right now. Yeah, Wolfric. Come on.
Where's my next one?
Then I want you to pick up a few marauders. That way we can get rid of that raiding army once and for all. I want them gone. I'm tired of them bothering me. They're constantly here. Oh, now he's moving away. Very well. I'm going traveling. I'm losing a lot of money by doing that. The Red Duke? Are you trying to ambush me? Oh, Red Duke. I can make you redder. It's possible, really. Look who's right by me. The Red Duke indeed. And he has another army coming to me as well. Alright, so I've got to go patch up, maybe. Or I can go charge in. I haven't decided yet. It's over here. More campaign movement range. Right. Power inspiring, tax rate going down, growth going down. Lame. They're all very lame. Okay, you're gonna go follow them. Wolfric, I want you to go rush over to the west. Okay, come right over here. And while we do that, let's get more money. And while we get more, oh wait, hold on. Instead, I'm going to grab, in one more turn, Lord Zamara's slave trade camp. While Styrbjorn is wary of the excessive greed of the dark dwarves, the power of the demon construct is great enough for him to tolerate the presence of the dwarves, paying them their geld of slaves and gold without rancor after every victory, bought with the fury of the powerful hell cannon. So we'll get a higher capacity. We'll capture 25% more foes after a battle. We'll get 10% more post-battle loot, and our ammo for our hell cannon will go up by 20%, in addition to the fact that I can actually recruit more. Awesome. So we just need a little bit of money to do that. Now, time for another battle. The Red Duke or KHORNE? It's a real tough one. I believe the Red Duke will go away. I doubt he'll come after me. We have a very intimidating target, and they have very high-leveled towers. Are you firing damn dairy at me? Cows, cattle at me? Come on now. We need to move it. They are. I thought there was no cow level. Oh man, could you imagine a Diablo Total War, or even a Warcraft Total War would be fucking amazing, right? Paladins out on the field, Knights of the Silver Hand, the Order of Light. What's crazy is that going back to play Warcraft 3, I realized how simplistic Warcraft lore is, and it didn't even really matter. It was all about a really compelling storyline and interesting factions. It taught me a lot about world building and not to overcomplicate it from the very beginning. You can start simple and broaden your horizons. So over here is Egil Styrbjorn, and he's going on up. Oh man, I fucking love Kataf, Vandy, Mixu, and all of the mottos. They are amazing. All of the mottos are amazing. That's my new way to say modders now. Mottos. But I wouldn't be playing Warhammer as much as I have been if it wasn't for them. Seriously. They are so fucking friendly and nice. They work so hard. They're communicative. They do it for a passion and love for the scene. And I've been involved in a lot of modding scenes, and let me tell you, you guys can easily be part of some of the best ones in the fucking world. I promise you that. I fucking promise you. Anyway, Egil Styrbjorn is now on the wall fighting some peasant bowmen. Chop, he goes. We want to keep them busy. And the only reason why I'm talking about non-total war things is because we're just waiting for them to get onto the wall, so that gives me time to talk about what I want. And now, let's kill some fucking peasant bowmen. Egil Styrbjorn is going to cut down some more peasant bowmen. Over here are more marauders, and I love marauders. They're basic, but look at these guys. I mean, these are massive, meaty men coming in. No cheese for you. So over here, we're also hitting. Berserkers, the Mad Dogs are here, made by patron Dr. Daft, who's also one of my players in one of my D&D games. Very nice guy. Love him, dude. He's a great guy. And I keep using the word love, but there's a lot of people that I've learned are just great people, and they have all of my affection and support. He's also a great DM too. I love having DMs in my games, at least the ones I've met so far. I've got 3 DMs in one of my D&D games, and they're fantastic. One of them is actually Red Wants Candy, if you remember him. If you don't know who he is, one of my oldest friends, and we used to do commentary together when he was still doing YouTube. Funniest guy that you'll ever have met. I still think he should have been a million sub channel. So fucking funny. But that's just me, man. So over here is Egil Styrbjorn. 31 kills right in the middle. And we'll go back to commentary here. And while we were just chatting, look at what happened. Look at how few are left. Now, are we in trouble? Oh, we're in so much trouble. Now, why are we in trouble? Explain, Surreal. Explain. Why are we going to die? Well, over here, we're trying to break down one gate. We're about to. We still have full groups of peasantry. Look at the balance of power. It's not in my favor. Our numbers are comparable, but what do they have? They have a lot of knights. Because our numbers are comparable, I'm in trouble. Because they still have knights. That means they have a fuck ton of infantry. Over here is a filled trebuchet. Once that begins to hit me, I'll lose a lot. Over here are Grell Knights. Grell Knights, 61 weapon strength, 100 armor, magical attacks, and they should have perfect vigor if I remember right. Immune psychology. There we go. Perfect vigor, meaning they do not tire out. Meaning if you were to bed them, they would fuck you into oblivion. Over here is Egil Styrbjorn at 58 kills now. Over here is a paladin that we need to kill. So my job right now is to get everyone onto the walls, and we're also going to be... Actually, wait, you're all fresh? Really? But you climbed up. Fascinating. Okay. That usually doesn't happen. Usually when you climb via ladder, they all become very tired. So now we're just kind of checking over the battlefield. We're getting ready to attack over here. I'll need to flank them outside, or actually inside, and then I'll hit them from outside afterwards. But we need one spearman group to go do that. I've got spearmen who've taken a lot of damage. Those towers really fucked us up. I mean, look at the losses here. The loss of life here was immense, all because of these damn towers. So maybe what I did was a bad idea, and I should have just waited until we cleared out all these foes in one general area. I don't know, because those towers were activated, and I've only recently captured them, so it's hard for me to say. And I'm done kind of like having all of my units hide on one side of the wall. That's why I think siege design should change, so that that wouldn't be the most optimal way to deal with that. But it's why I'm trying to attack more thematically. That way all of you can enjoy the fights a little bit more, even if it does cost me more lives. So if you're wondering why I'm not doing like a very cheesy thing, well, one, I don't need that much dairy in my life. And two, yeah, we all know that we can cheese, but let's try something slightly different, right? And what I'm doing now is much more of a challenge. So there's Garmir and Gormir buffing up all of these Mad Dog Raiders. We're now having to fight some Pegasus Knights, and these guys, they can cycle charges like there's nobody's fucking business. So they could easily take care of me. And we got some peasant bowmen coming to attack. We got over here Egil Styrbjorn going in for another battle. We got some gates that are currently destroyed. So what do we need to do? Well, we got to get these spearmen in. And so we do. I wonder how a spear would work for a home defense weapon, right? I think a spear would be pretty valid, provided they didn't have a gun. Like if someone has a knife, oh, by the way, here's a spear. Get fucked, kid. They're trying to come upstairs. Guess what you have? A spear. All right, guys. You know what? Instead of doing YouTube, I'm going to start making spears for self-defense. Amazing. Anyway, now we can flank him from behind. Let's go look at these skin wolves. 68 weapon strength, and their animations are amazing. They have high regeneration. I've got over here my Hounds of the First Frost, 47 melee attack, and the weapon strength is what? 50. Now, I use closer to tabletop, and I enjoy it so much, and I'll tell you why. Sometimes overhauls can get really bulky and a little bit too bloated, but closer to tabletop doesn't do that. It rebalances the game, and then if you want other factions, and I love that Kutov does this, he'll break it down into other mods. So you got like these Southern Realms, he's got one for the Sea Patrol. That makes it easy. That means I can pick and choose what I want. Because sometimes you want certain mods, and if they're more modular, it's easier to get them to work. So over here is that wall again. And I hope you guys don't mind me like not talking about the game every single waking moment. You can let me know in the comments. If you do, just let me know. Just be constructive. I don't mind criticism. Just be constructive and let me know. Because then I can alter and change and adapt. So if there's a thing that you don't like, just communicate with me. We all have an open relationship here. All right, so we're using our buff again. We can only use it 3 times. We're killing these knights. Pretty fucking sweet, right? A unit has been wiped out. Okay, we're looking at some paladins over here. Or one paladin. I just want to get rid of them. Oh, look at that Marauder's Horde. 75 left. Okay, so what happened? The Trebuchet is now attacking. 32 kills, and you know how stones are quite effective. I'm getting 2 stoned. Okay. I'm actually 4 stoned. These knights are hitting us hard. I've got spears. I've got wolves. The wolves are doing the most damage. I mean, look at that. They're regenerating so quickly. They're not getting stopped today. Let's just watch that battle play out. I'm sending in my spearmen. I just wanted to make sure that they were doing their thing. Oh, man. A unit has been wiped out. Pegasus Knights, 139 kills. We're looking at a paladin over here. We've got Knights Errant over here too. And they're still holding us, and we don't have all the anti-large I need. See, part of me wanted to just like spam all spears, but my biggest problem right now is actually recruitment slots. It's hard for me to get a new army. I might have to use global recruitment for like cheaper ones and then see what I can do. So over here, we're at over 40 kills. Their field trebuchet is still hitting us. Over here, we've got some Knights of the Realm that we're still fighting. 6 kills total. We're still pushing in right now. We've got some Hounds that are destroying them. Come on, boys. I believe in you. Do you believe in magic? Oh, I do. I do. What else are we looking at right now? Marauder Hunters for sure. Oh, right through my poor Marauder Hunters. Now, they're not getting a lot of kills, and that guy just got split in half. They're looking down at our foes, but as you can see, they're not getting a lot of hits in. Probably more friendly fire than anything else. It's really unfortunate. But I didn't really have time to get them into proper positions. So over here, we're trying to push on. That Paladin is coming back. Some of their peasant bowmen are moving back now. It's been a very long battle. Not tedious, just difficult. Very difficult. I was so fucking worried that I was going to lose this battle. And that fear was just palpable. It was in me, man. Like, here's a bunch of Girl Knights. 82 kills. Still all 40 here. They're charging right in. My Skin Wolves are having to do their thing. Come on now. We gotta kill these Girl Knights. So, Marauder Spearmen, what are you gonna do today? I don't really know, man. We've got Egil Styrbjorn right over here, and another Paladin. Well, the same one. He's been shattered, so he's done for. And I think we're done now. Yep, we've won. We finally won. Now we can take over. We're gonna take over because it's a very important location for me to keep on. We lost nearly our entire army, but we did win. Okay, here's what we're gonna do now. We're going to hold on to it. It's a lot of money, but I'm gonna hold on to it. Look at that. Level 3, nearly level 4. I've got over here my blood grounds. I wish I had a few other buildings, but that will do. Let's build up our bulwark for 1. I will need a bit of public order, so we'll take a ruinous altar. We're already beginning to conquer down here. Now that's really good. And while we're down here, why don't we get another recruitment building? A war mammoth. Yeah, I do want one. I could use one for sure. Okay, beyond that, what else could I use? Trolls would not have really helped me in that battle. But more replenishment would help me out quite a bit. Red Duke, I really need you to go away. We'll take those units real quick. What else can I pick up? A few marauders right now? Sure, I've got to. I don't really have a choice right now. Longi, you haven't been captured. And I burned down their capital. Do they have a... Yeah, right. They did confederate. Shoot. I nearly had you completely destroyed. Ooh, over here, the High Elves are in big trouble. So we're going to focus over here in the east. And we're going to conquer man. That's my biggest goal. To go after man. Alright, what else can we get right now? Let's have a look. Let's see. I could use more money. That is true. I could also use another guard shack over here. I could always use another guard shack. Especially now that we have enemies to worry about. Valgar, you're finally back. Thankfully, the Red Duke did not try to pursue. And we have a lot more money. Though we are war weary. I don't believe in that. That is a lie. That is propaganda. Now, you won't be able to wound that enemy agent. But we've got to find a way to weaken our foes a little bit more. Who's attacking over here at Castle Artois? Oh, Marienburg. You're level 17 already, Edward? Wow. I should probably try to kill them when I can. But I need more hell cannons. Okay. You've got 2 points over here. We fought a major battle. Let's go pick up... No, not that. I do want you to become more powerful, but I do not want every faction to come attack me. So we'll take the Wolves of Strovengard. There we go. Cheaper skin wolves, and they'll be a bit tougher in battle. And you can get your Chaos Armor of Styrbjorn. His naturally prodigious strength is further augmented by an unnatural constitution, as the blessings of his god has made him capable to shrug off even the most terrible of blows with ease. So he'll gain regeneration, 10 armor, and he'll be able to recover a little bit faster. Oh, and enemy agents will not be able to hinder him nearly as much. So we need a bigger army. I've got some money right now. Global recruitment is not cheap, otherwise I would use it. We'll take the Brutes of the Hound. There's 1 regiment of renown. And while we're here, we'll take up more stuff. What more can I pick up? More public order. That's an option. Let's take a better defensive barricade. Yeah, that'll work out. And over here, we could use a guard shack. Oh, right. Let's go after you-know-who. Ooh, I can't reach you, can I? Shoot. All right. Come on. Why don't you move over here? Or can we pass? I mean, you should be able to. Move over here for right now. Wolfric, you'll move into. We've got to corner that one target if we can. All right. Let's end our turn now and really hope for the best. Yeah, if I took Marienburg, that would be another major location for me. I'm sure the Empire would like to fight me eventually, but so far so good. We're doing a great job at countering our enemies and hitting them very, very hard. I will probably go get Musion soon. I wonder if Musion is fighting Marienburg. If Marienburg is wandering around, Musion will be unable to really get to me easily. There we go, finally. Don't you wait. Okay, that might be a slightly tough one. Hold on. We need to try to push in. Yeah, come on over. They could run away. Let's hope they won't. Are you in range yet? Maybe that'll work? No, they're moving. And they're able to get away from me. Okay, we're very close to where we need to be. We just need to be a little bit closer. What if you were to march over here to the east? I'll get him one day. I'll get him one day. Okay, over here, if I keep on upgrading, I'll be able to pick up 1 War Mammoth. I'll take it right away. I would like to rebuild Longi as well. That would be nice. Okay, you did not take Artois. Interesting. Now, I could. If you didn't, I could. The garrison isn't really that large. Marienburg, you do not have walls. That's good too. Ooh, but you do have a steam tank. All right, let's move down. We can't just wait. I want new units, but we're not just going to wait. I'll try to go beat them. Okay, Valgar. Don't you get wounded. Oh, come on, Valgar. You know what to do. I want to get Valgar to maybe level 10 before we do anything else at all with him. I want to make sure he's quite powerful in combat. If we don't do that, well, he's going to be annoying to deal with. He'll be way too weak to really benefit me. What do you want? Okay, you're not fighting them, but you are fighting Sterling. Go away for now. And that'll be okay for me. Okay, we're still raiding. We've got what? You, my big enemy who's moved away from me. I thought my army would be large enough. Maybe Wolfred could have won that battle. Probably so. But I didn't have faith in him. I really didn't. Alright, we'll go follow them. It's a fun little chase. We'll get them one day. Or would you like a peace treaty? I feel like we can get a peace treaty going. Here, I'll give you like 1,100 gold. Not quite there? Okay, we'll try again. I'll have to build up another army to go beat him. Or he's going to drive me mad. Yeah, but we now have 4,000 gold. I'm still working on getting more gold. Like over here, that would be another 100 gold. And so much money from raiding could be made. Okay, here's my spellcaster. Let's try it again. You know what to do. Yeah, there we go. Level 5, nearly at a new level now. Get the burning head. Gross. Pretty nasty STD. And I've got to fight it out. I'll tell you why. If I auto-resolve, oh, we're going to take way too much damage. If I fight it out, we won't take nearly as much damage. At least I believe we won't. I mean, I could be wrong. More technology completed. +5 to Marauder armor. Yeah, after I win a few battles, I think I just want to move away for a little while. Yeah, once we get back over here, it might be a little bit easier to get them. I think once I catch up again, I'll let Wolfred go right on after them in battle. They've taken some damage, and most of my locations are looking pretty darn good. I mean, a majority are upgraded. By our following part, I'll begin to get many new units to come help me. All right. You're at a new rank now. Very good. I'm going to put a point over here into Kindle Flame. More fire damage to our enemies. And now, it's time to use our siege tower to go into combat. It shouldn't be too difficult. Now, the big difference here is that I've got siege towers. They're not pretty to look at, but they're effectual. Guess who's coming by? He's just a creepin'. He's a Roman. But don't worry, he's about to be over here at the wall where he'll be able to destroy them absolutely. Here's another siege tower. They're about to land on that wall. Then we get to kill. Thanks to our siege towers, we'll have a much easier time getting units here and delivering them. Deliver the payload. That's what we're gonna do. There goes our Marauders Horde, 200 units strong. They cost more, but they're amazing. And that's another thing that Closer to Tabletop adds that I highly endorse. They add in hordes. So the building itself gives you -100 to your income, right? These cost more. They also have a finite limit to them. There's a cap, right? So you can only have so many. What does it do for you? It does something for Warhammer that I wish could be done by default. Sometimes spells or monsters are so overtuned they can wipe out entire groups. At least here, you've got the numbers to stomach a bit more of a loss. So your front lines can actually perform like front lines and hold, rather than having like 100 to 120 men and having them die so quickly. There's Garmir and Gormir enhancing our damage. For siege battles, tactically they're a little bit more simplistic. Once you get more complicated things, it'll become more convoluted and interesting. But I personally find just watching things unfold and fight to be interesting. I don't know how you feel, but I mean, just watching a bunch of marauders behead poor people. Tragic. And watching Egil is just a delight. We're gonna give him his chariot eventually. I'm just buffing him up slowly. He's become amazing. I mean, 94 melee attack means he's consistently landing strikes on his foes. We've got how many? Okay, let's go check it out. I love watching the numbers drop too. I'm losing a few, then they end up losing a whole bunch. Their towers are probably getting most of the kills. I mean, whenever you have one horde on the wall, it's over. That's why I picked them up. They're also cheap, and you know I'm just trying to upgrade everything. I love to build things up. Okay. Look at that. I think I added in battle chance, so that might be what you're hearing now. Yeah, I'll have my mod collection down in the video description. And I'm trying to figure out a way so that if I do new Let's Plays, how I can let you know what mods I use for a certain game or a certain series. So, maybe when I'm done, I'll just make a list that isn't a collection. And my collection will just be what I'm using right now. The only problem with me like making new collections is that if I move on, a lot of mods are like left outdated and shit, so that's a tough one. Though my core mods never change, anything else is just up to subjective taste. I'll figure it out. If I had a website, I would just make like a little page for every single series. But anyway, over here are a bunch of marauders. They're just slowly pushing in. I'm sending in, or I did send in more. They're just streaming in. Here's another buff. That item buff is very powerful. I can't wait to have another leader. I think it might be Wolfric, but I'm not too sure. I could just name a bunch of heroes rather than just trying to get a bunch of custom lords, since Wolfric is so good. But I usually like only having one legendary lord, and I know some people don't like that, but I think one, it's a small minority of people, and two, I would prefer having custom characters. It gives me a little bit more of some attachment to it. So here are a bunch of foot squires. Or like doing a custom lord is a lot of fun. I think I'll probably do the Southern Realms. There's like a few that I want to redo, maybe some I didn't finish. I could do Crack a Drac, but I'd have to feel okay with conquering Norsca. That can be kind of a nightmare. All right. So you can see that we've already killed a lot. My marauders, I mean, they're just flooding them right now. We have the numbers. What else do we have? The numbers, the power. A paladin has 2,000 health. We're moving around right now. These foot squires have 90, and they're just dropping. Why are they dropping? Because Egil is here, butchering them. Check them out.
Vakon!
Getting kind of orc peony there.
Puck, is that all you do?
You're the king? Well, I didn't vote for you. Help! I'm being repressed. Anyway. If you don't know where that's from, just me kind of referencing Warcraft 3 units, where if you click on them a lot, they get to state things. I know they got rid of one of them, the Dryad one. I could definitely see why. It's the one where she talks about doing the human female mating call, and then she goes, I'm so wasted, I'm so wasted. Not the type of PR or news that they want. Okay, 145 is over here. 148 for kills. They're pushing in just a little bit. What else are we looking at? A paladin, 6 kills, another buff, destroying them with it. I mean, that is a huge amount of melee attack that allows me to hit them constantly. And now we're going after that paladin. So on the walls, what do we have left? We've got some foot squires who are now leaving. We have some more foot squires who have only 1 kill. Why are they not doing well? Why am I doing so much better? Let's see. 27 melee attack for 1. I've got 41. Okay, yeah, they have no buffs at all, whereas I do. I also have tech upgrades, if you remember. Like one was like, what, +5 to melee attack and melee defense. So I've got all that going on. They do have 35 weapon strength, which is actually more than ours, which is at 28. We have physical resistance. So they're just unbuffed. And Bretonians unbuffed are shitty. You need them buffed. They've got to be used together in a synergy, but also buffed. All right, let's see. We've won the battle. It's over. We've done it. Another pretty solid win, too. We lost only 210. But the garrison really wasn't that extreme anyway, so here's what we're going to do. I could take all that money, and I'm going to. Oh, look at that. Masamune's pride. This Eastern fireblade, unmatched in its lethal sharpness, imbues its new owner with a portion of its previous wielder's power and skill. 75 armor piercing and a wind blast? My god. I wish I could give it to you. I mean, I can't right now. Okay, what do you have right now? A frenzy ability, sure. But I do like that as well. Alright. You know what? Do we need leadership? Sure, but I would rather get more money, so we'll take a Kurgan chieftain. Come on. Find me some money, buddy. Now can I burn it down? Shoot, I was hoping. But look at all of my money now. Wait, I can raid. 681 gold for 1 turn. Oh, look at that. They do have a lot close by. They might be able to jump on over here and help out. That would be unfortunate. Okay, with all of my money, I can finally begin to upgrade everything. Oh, heck yeah. I'm going to keep on doing that for a little while. I mean, if I want to truly upgrade every location, that's really how I'm going to do it. Yeah, get a bit more public order in Khorne. We'll need to rename that location in honor of Khorne. Okay, another watchtower. Take that. Mountains of Hell. Upkeep will go down by 1%. We'll get more growth. Sure, I'll take it. Another upgrade again. And we did it. I mean, I used up all of that gold. I now have what? Let's see. Over 4,000 gold coming in per turn. Valgar, it's your turn to do something. You don't have the money to. That's okay. You can wait for right now. For research, what else do I want? Well, I think I would like to try to, you know, do some hunting. Mother of the Flame. I don't remember all of you, really. I know a few of you, but I don't remember all of you. I wonder if a few are new or not via the mods. I mean, there's a lot here. The Brood Queens of Krak Azul. 3 turns total. Though I would like to get more stuff. What's over here? Destruction of Bretonia. Yeah, take that. 25 turns. Holy crap. I mean, I'll try it out. Now we can end our turn again. Am I going to raise it? Oh, heck yeah. I'll only be taking coastal locations. I might not burn down every coastal location if I'm going to stay for a while. They wounded Valgar. I mean, we all saw that coming. Technically, we probably shouldn't have a spellcaster, but it is flame magic. Sure, I don't want to fight you, rat fucks. Not right now. Later, I do want to go after Marienburg. I've got to get my new army going one day. I'll probably get another army built up pretty darn soon. Okay, you know what? You went and angered me. What a bad idea. So here's what we're gonna do. Butcher of Immortals, we'll grab that later. There's my Marauder Chariot. I've been waiting for that. I'll miss fighting on the walls, but it's all good. Now, let's go burn down Castle Artois. It'll take me 1 turn, but I'll be able to burn it down and dedicate it to Khorne. I've been waiting to do that for quite some time. And as you can see, I've just been spending all of my gold, building up every little thing. So, I wonder, can I get a unique leader? If I can't, that's okay. Okay, Shaman Sorcerer, meh. I don't want any of you. A Marauder Chieftain. I mean, they're not unique enough to where I would want them. Misshapen, -5 to enemy leadership. You are cruel. You've got cruel too. You've got uncompromising Ek. We could get Ek to come fight for us. I mean, that would be cool. Alright, Wolfric, it's time for you to come on by. Now that we finally have the money to build up, here's what we can do. We can just build up a new army and go after Throg and even Krakadrak. So we don't need to worry about all that nonsense anymore. No, we really don't have to. I can do whatever I want now. Alright, so let's go build up a few more defenses. I've got recruitment buildings everywhere. That's really intentional. Let's keep a little bit of money. I do hope that all of you do approve of my, focus on building up. I don't always do it. Oh, shit. Well, that should be a fun, delightful battle. We're fighting Lewin, who is rank 22, much higher than me right now. Well, shit. Now, here's a big fight. We get to fight King Lewin Leoncoeur. Let's have a look over here. We've got a large enemy army. The king, well, he's flying on his mount. It won't be easy because of that. Look at that. 605 weapon strength. 82 melee attack. He's got a chance for flaming attacks too. 135 armor, a charge bonus of 75. I told you in the previous battle that Bretonians who are not buffed up are shitty. Well, they're buffed up here. At least a little bit more buffed up here. Besides any of that, they've got plenty of knights. They've got plenty of units. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how it all plays out. I don't really know how much I'm going to pay for what I'm doing here. We'll get a nice trait for beating the king if we win. And they have a lot of peasant bowmen that could easily be protected. So what's our goal right now? And I have a lot more to tactically talk about because we're not doing a standard siege battle where I'm just letting a bunch of melee beat a bunch of wimps. I've got my more mobile units way back here. Their job is to eventually go after some archers. I probably should have split them up, like maybe like one over there, two over here. That would have been better. But we're going to wait over here where these trees can block some of their ranged attacks. Not only that, though, it should slow down their mounted units. The water will slow down their infantry if they try to cross. So we've got like a variety of ways to kind of negate and stop our enemies from being able to approach us or bother us in any meaningful capacity or way. So they're slowly moving up. We still have some Pegasus Knights who are on the way too. Peasant Bowmen. I mean, they've got so many different groups of these guys. It's going to be an honest to Khorne challenge to win. We also have over here a Paladin, and I have not had time to build the proper army that I want. There's a lot of variety that I just lack right now because I'm trying to keep it cheap, but I'm also trying to rush because I've already spent a lot of turns. I mean, we're almost at turn 50 already, and it's only episode 2. It's not a bad thing. I think actually it's partially because of how quickly the turns end, which is awesome. Yeah, I think for certain factions, I won't be able to play it on Mortal Empires, like Mal's Darkblade being over here is actually not that fun to play out. The terrain and the overall enemies that he's got to fight is like just all dwarfs, a little bit of Skaven, all dwarfs. But if he goes back over to Nagaron, at least you can get a nice base of operations, work with diplomacy, and then choose where you want to go. So I'm going to be much more choosy about where I choose to play my campaigns because it can dramatically change up how much fun that we're having. But hopefully, since they've had a few more patches, they fix it to where the dwarfs aren't just blobbing forever and ever. Amen. Okay, the fleur-de-lis, they're charging in right now. Let's go look at it. Let's go have a look. A nice cinematic look. So we have a chariot, and we'll go look at his chariot in just a little while. For now, let's see. We've got some good stuff. They're moving back. They don't want to come over here. They don't want none of this. It's not a good day for them. We're trying to move back here to get our chariot with Egil Styrbjorn to go hit them while hopefully keeping them from being able to fire easily. He's got one driver, and after that, it's just him. We just need him to actually get in. He's killed 4 so far. Now, let's go have a good cinematic look. They're charging in. I'm charging in. I'm doing a counter charge. Now, why am I doing a counter charge? 9 charge bonus. They have 8. So I need to at least get some of a charge bonus. We're shielded, but we don't have like any brace to negate charges. Back over here, we're just going to let our spearmen attack King Lewin. He's going to win, right? But we can keep him busy. The goal is to keep him busy, to keep him in that anti-large quagmire. Over here, we've got Girl Knights who were just completely overwhelmed. They were hit by my beasts, let's see, what are they called again? I've got my Beast of Tashnar, more Norsca Warhounds, and I've got my Skin Wolves. My Skin Wolves are just imperative to utilize in any type of meaningful capacity. So they're going to come over here and help me fight Knights and other units too. We've got Spears trying to counter some of their larger units right now. And over here, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 groups of peasant bowmen. Injured or not, that's still hundreds of bowmen, and they're hitting us over here. I'm sending in my Marauders hordes. They're taking some damage. It's pretty nasty. We've lost a few. I've got some javelins. They can only do so much. They're just going to hit trees. All right, there's my Garmir and Garmir. And over here, we've got a Paladin still fighting in the middle. 6 kills only. We still have better buffs. So I think when it comes to enemies, the Empire is going to be a much greater one. I'm also hitting Bretonia so early on that they have yet to get all their truly powerful stuff. Also, Musion is still here, so that actually divides up their power substantially up north. The Vanaheimlings did very well at keeping them busy, or whatever tribes were over here. So here's another horde. We were able to hit these peasant bowmen. They're not moving. There's one group over here that's gotten 8 kills. They've yet to really do too much. Let's see. They do have poison, so they have pox arrows. All right. So we've got pox bowmen. While it's all going on, what is Egil doing? 50 kills now. 50 kills. There's blood in the water. Lots of blood in the water today. So we go back, we check things out. Look at this. We're moving around. There's not too many of them left. We've already killed most of their infantry, so the battle's largely over. But look at what's happening over here. Let's go see what the king is doing. 100 kills now. He's killed 100 of my people. We can't stop him. Foot scars are also moving in. Thankfully, they're not breaking. They've got a leadership of 64, 66, 67. Or sorry, no. 50s and 60s. Yep, that's where they're at. Lewin's at 111 for kills. Let's go have our own look around. We beat their infantry easily because they are very shitty. And I focus on a lot of infantry, so that worked out very well for me. When it comes to mounted stuff, that gets harder. But when it comes to just whatever else, not so hard. So let's go look at what else is happening. We're just chasing after those who are still just fleeing. He's at 59 kills now, 93 for a charge bonus. We're looking at 86 for melee attack and a weapon strength of over 500. Those peasant bowmen are just being rocked today. Good job, friends. You're doing the thing, man. All right. Now, brown cow. Let's go have a look again. We've got King Lewin Lianke. He's right over here. Doing whatever a Lianke does. Lianke, I said. 132. Yeah, besides him, we're just chasing after everyone else. They're all broken. Some of them might come back like that, but I mean, they've already taken so much damage. What can they do? There's just very little that they can do. Another buff up, 60 kills now. We're just chasing after those who are fleeing. Again, they will always have some who come back. Right over here, I'm using my hounds and friends to chase right over them. 98 kills now. And that's how many have died today. What's over here? Knights of the Realm. But as I said before, if you don't like me talking about like out of game stuff, then I'll know for video 3 to not do that and everything will be better. I'm just trying some new stuff because hey, variety is really the spice of life and new stuff can be exciting. Not always great, but exciting sometimes. 167 for kills. His leadership is finally going away. He's beginning to waver. We've won the battle. It's over. We get to leave now. We finally get to leave. And we've won. Another big battle won. We did lose over 400, nearly 500 good warriors, but they lost over 1,000. Their king killed 167 of my own. We'll be back. Now give me more favor, more money. There we go. We'll also gain a trait from beating him. Hopefully it's one that's quite powerful. Oh, look at that army moving on up. Well, I'm about to burn down his castle. He can't really stop me. And Marienburg is helping out too. Marienburg will not be easy to beat. I'll need to probably build up another army. What I might do too is bring in another army anyway. Rather than go after Throg, I might just go after whoever I need to over here. Yeah, it's about time for me to ignore that one raiding army. I'll get them eventually. I just don't know if I want to right now. I mean, they are fighting other enemies. Okay, my horsemen will be 20% cheaper to recruit. I'll get a charge bonus of 10. Kingslayer, our new trait. And while we are here, we have not leveled up. That's unfortunate. All right, you get to go away, and I get to raise you for the Hound. All right, get a new trait, Sapper. I've unlocked a new right. Wait, does it always just like push me back now? If so, I love that. Anyway, Man's Ruin, +3 to leadership. I'll take it. Executioner, -3 to enemy public order, and -2 to their leadership. We've gained another Norse Berserker too. A grim northern land full of ice trolls, chaos spawn, and a breed of tough fighters. Ooh, there's my Shrieking Blade. I don't need it for you, but anyway, rank 18. Let's put a point over here into another ability that we can use. A bigger charge bonus wouldn't hurt. What do we have down here? Lightning Strike, Fight or Die is always quite handy. Okay, Voice of the Dark Gods, not today. Yeah, I don't want massive wars yet. That can wait. So here's what we're going to pick up for now. Devastating Charge. I mean, 118 for a charge bonus is really good. Okay, so you're moving back over here to Coron. We conquered them. We just need to rebuild our army now. And I need to build another army for that matter. Yeah, I know you're right over here. You only have your 1 unit. And what about you, Wolfric? Wolfric, if you can begin to recruit now, that's even better. Yeah, forget about it. You're done. Look at that. I've got so much more gold. Let them raid if they want to.
Challenge undeniable.
Alright, so here's what we're going to do. 3 groups of Marauder champions. That'll make a huge change. I do want some hunters as well. So we'll take 1, 2. We'll take, let's see, quite a few hell cannons actually. We could take 4. That would be funny. Now, I would like to deliver 1 over to our leader, so we'll take 3 total. We'll keep 2 in his army. Okay, for my regiment of renown, we're doing fine. Unfortunately, it will take me time to recruit. Now, what about an agent? Do I want an agent? A new one? Yeah, probably. Uncompromising. Ooh, I do like uncompromising, but I'm not going to use you on the campaign map. Not yet. Then again, I could. I mean, they're very good in combat. That is true. -5 to enemy leadership, +10 to yours. No, we can wait. I'm just way too busy trying to build up my default armies anyway. So we'll take that Chaos Shrine. I'll destroy the one over here. That Ruinous Altar. We don't need that many. And we shall call it here for right now. If you have really enjoyed your cornflakes, if you've enjoyed the part that you've just watched, don't forget to leave a like and comment right down below. And let me know what you want me to recruit. Let me know what you want to see. If there's any changes that you would like to have made here, well, go tell Zinch. No, but you can tell me too. Anyway, everyone, look forward to more content tomorrow. And don't forget to check out my RPG channel, which I do have linked down below. All right, until then.